But the second thing that helped me get to doing multiple deals a month when I brought him on was it helped me actually focus on the thing that I'm really good at. And so when I brought him on and I let go of talking to real estate agents, I did 5 deals that month. And that was the first time I ever did more than 3. It's very simple, the most simple business model there is, but it is not easy at all. It's either buy something, sell it for more. Buy something, fix it up, sell it for more. Buy something, rent it out for more than what you're paying for it. You have to put in a ton of work. You have to go and make a ton of contacts. And yeah, it could take, a couple months, maybe even a year for you to get a deal. But once you get that first one, it's just like pushing a snowball down a mountain, and it's just growing and growing and growing. And it just gets bigger and bigger over time. And it becomes a lot easier when you learn the business and when you first start. Like, for example, with me in wholesaling, like it took me a month and a half to get my first deal. Then it took me another month and a half. And now we're consistently doing deals every single week. But now I put myself in another position of buying properties and learning to rent them out. That's completely different and a completely different business model that I'm now learning. Still difficult. I have to now go and learn different types of laws, different types of contracts, how to actually go and market for tenants. You're going and finding properties and wholesaling, you're marketing for sellers, you're marketing for buyers. So it's just really going and putting in the work. And I promise if you do put in the work, you will 100% become successful at some point. But some people's threshold is very easy to break. So you go and start working for a week and it's like it's not working for you. So you think it's never going to work. That's so untrue. If you go and put in the time and the work for years, it will 100% work and become easy later on. But it is not easy. Just keep doing the reps, and it will come 100%. When you start to have that discouragement in your mind, that's the breaking point right there. That's when you actually become successful and you think, it's just not working. It's time for me to quit. This is the best time for you to just keep freaking going. Because I promise you, that's just the devil knocking on the door, trying to get you to get away from what you're doing, because he knows you're about to be successful and you're about to go and break through, and the devil's just trying to break in. So you just got to keep going, and I promise you turn that corner and you will hit success. It depends on the amount of work that you are putting in. Every person is obviously different. I was making a decent amount of calls, making a decent amount of contacts, even through text. I honestly don't like phone calls. I'm a much bigger texter. I love texting. I'd rather sit on my phone and text all day rather than call. And I think the biggest thing was learning efficiency and learning who should I hit up this month, and then later on that helped me get from 1 to 2 deals. Who do I actually talk to? Learning my clients, my buyers. This is the property that they're looking for. This is what they like. Putting that in front of them, and then getting from 2 to 4. The biggest thing again was another efficiency step. So instead of doing things off my cell phone, was to get myself into a CRM that manages my follow-up for me and automates my follow-up for me, automates my outreach. So then I'm consistently doing outreach, consistently doing follow-up, and I just have to manage the responses. The CRM was a huge game changer. My journey was still a little different because I actually didn't do deals every month. I hired my first employee. It was 2 things. It was 1, a huge mindset shift. Now I have to make sure that I provide for this person, and I have to make sure that I'm successful so he can see that he believes in this business. He believes in me, that I can also help him become successful. I hired him for acquisition. He was my first American hire. My first VA, it was still the same type of mindset shift, and that helped me going from doing 1 deal every other month to 3 deals every other month. But when I hired my first acquisition person, I had to make sure that I could do everything in my power for him to be successful. But the second thing that helped me get to doing multiple deals a month when I brought him on was it helped me actually focus on the thing that I'm really good at, which was talking to other wholesalers and selling deals. And so when I brought him on and I let go of talking to real estate agents, I did 5 deals that month. And that was the first time I ever did more than 3. And then after that, I did deals every single month because I was focusing on the one thing that I'm actually good at. So I think that's something that's important too. Going into real estate or any business, for example, is just go and focus on the thing that you are really good at. There's so many different strategies and ways to get deals done and do business. But when you go and focus on the one thing that you actually have a skill at that comes natural to you, that's the best way for you to go and start doing multiple deals. It's about collaboration, and no one's good at everything. No one is great at everything. So go focus on the one thing that you're great at, collaborate with other people, have other people go and help you out. And then also too, that's the biggest thing when hiring is you want to get that person that is really good at that one thing that you need them to do. Like, for example, acquisitions. You want someone that's really good at talking to sellers or agents or other wholesalers, or even dispositions. You want someone that's really good at just selling deals, and they will go and absolutely crush it. And that's how you get really good people, and how you can build up a massive operation is by finding people that are really good at one skill set and putting them in the right place to go and maximize that skill set. I think when you first start, you got to figure out what you're even good at. So yeah, go and definitely try everything. Go try direct to seller. If you're really good at that, then just keep doing that. But I do think you need to give yourself some time to go and test each thing out. You should give yourself about 90 days, because that's typically the sales cycle of an actual closed deal, or even just getting something under contract. But if you go and find out you're really good at acquisitions, then go and JV with other people to help you sell your deals. And if you're really good at dispositions and you figure that out, then go and find people that are really good at getting contracts and JV with them to go and sell their deals, because the both of you now will make a lot more money and do a lot more deals, and you guys will become a lot more efficient. And then later on, you can start to add other things into your tool belt or hire out for them and keep it in-house. But I do recommend at first going and figuring out what you're good at, and then JVing with the person or having someone collaborate with you to go and do the other thing that you are not good at. Yeah, it's just trial and error. Like, I would go and call real estate agents, and my first 3 deals were with other wholesalers. And I decided to go and call real estate agent. Like, I just kind of stopped doing deals. And because I was really attracted to doing deals with real estate agents and that type of business model. But later on, I found out that I was really good at that because I wasn't getting deals through real estate agents and was still doing deals with other wholesalers. And then I got really good at doing deals with real estate agents. But when I put someone in place to go and do the thing that I wasn't good at, it helped me focus on the thing that I was really good at. It helped me get to 5+ deals per month.